Can KuPS pull off a miracle, or will Midtjylland crush their dreams again? This Europa League clash is more than just a game. It's survival for KuPS and dominance for Midtjylland. KuPS has won 7 of their last 10 but lost 2. They score 1.6 per match and concede 1.3. At home they have 8 wins from 10. But they were hammered 4-0 in the first leg. Midtjylland is on fire with 7 wins, 3 draws, and scoring almost 3 per game. Away from home, Midtjylland has 5 wins in 10 and their pace is deadly. KuPS may fight, but Midtjylland already has 1 foot in the group stage. With their firepower they should finish this. My prediction is Midtjylland to win. Can Ludogorets take revenge, or will Shkendija shock them again? This Champions League playoff second leg is all about pride, passion, and survival. Ludogorets have won 5 of their last 10 games and concede less than 1 per match. At home they are tough with only 1 loss in 10. But they lost the first leg to 2-1 and must respond. Shkendija are strong too with 6 wins in 10. They score 1.6 goals per game but concede more often. They will fight to protect their narrow lead. Ludogorets are rested and more experienced in Europe. The pressure is on them, but they should deliver. My prediction is Ludogorets to win. I expect them to control the game. Shkendija may defend deep, but the Greens should find the goals they need. 5 goals in Poland. Can Genk finish the job at home, or will Lech Poznan fight back? This Europa League tie looks almost settled, but football is always full of surprises. Genk have 4 wins from 10 and score almost 2 goals per match. At home they have 4 wins in 10 and proved their strength with a 5-1 win in the first leg. Lech Poznan also have 4 wins in 10 but concede over 2 per match. They looked outclassed in the first leg and lost key defender Antonio Milik. With Genk rested and motivated, this should be straightforward. They are at home and full of confidence. My prediction is Genk to win. I expect them to attack from the start and control the game. Anything other than a routine home victory would be a huge shock. Can Utrecht finish the job, or will Zrinjski pull off a shocking comeback? The Europa League playoff return leg is here, and all eyes are on Stadion Galgenwaard. Utrecht are in brilliant form with 7 wins in their last 10. They score 2.4 goals per match and concede less than 1. At home they have 7 wins in 10. They already beat Zrinjski 2-0 in the first leg. Zrinjski are struggling with only 3 wins in 10. This is the first match in my 2 odds slip. Zrinjski concede too much and lost key defender Petr Armamic to suspension. Utrecht are stronger and more balanced. My prediction is Utrecht to win. Subscribe, like, share, and drop your comments. Besiktas or Lausanne, who will take control in the second leg? The Conference League playoff returns to KuPS Stadium and the pressure is on. Besiktas are unpredictable with 4 wins and 5 defeats in their last 10. They score 2 goals per match but concede almost the same. At home they have 5 wins and 5 losses in 10. The first leg ended 1-1, but now the fans expect victory. Lausanne have 5 wins in 10, but away from home they struggle with only 3 wins. Lausanne showed character in the first leg, but this will be tougher in Turkey. Besiktas have the quality and home advantage. My prediction is Besiktas to win. The host should control the game and send their fans home happy. Can Rapid Vienna turn it around, or will Gyor pull off a shock and hold their ground? The Conference League playoff second leg is here and the Allianz Stadion will be rocking. Rapid Vienna are strong with 6 wins in their last 10 and only 1 defeat. They score 1.7 goals per match and concede just 1. At home they are tough to beat with 4 wins and 4 draws. They lost the first leg, but now the fans expect a comeback. Gyor have 4 wins in 10 and concede too many goals, especially away from home. Rapid Vienna have quality, momentum, and home support. My prediction is Rapid Vienna to win. I expect them to push forward and take control of this match. Subscribe, like, share, and drop your comments. Can AZ finish the job, or will Levski pull off a miracle in the Netherlands? The Conference League playoff second leg is here, and the AFAS Stadion will be buzzing. AZ are in top form with 6 wins in their last 10 and 7 home wins in their last 10. They score 2.4 goals per game and already showed strength with a 2-0 win in Bulgaria. My prediction is AZ Alkmaar to win. Levski Sofia also have 6 wins and 10, but they score only 1.4 goals per match. Their defense is solid, but this test will be tougher. AZ Alkmaar have the firepower, the momentum, and the home advantage. This is the second and the last game of my 2 odds slip. Subscribe, like, share, and drop your comments. David versus Goliath. Can Polissya shock Fiorentina? Or will the Viola cruise again? The Conference League playoff second leg is here. Fiorentina are in solid form with 5 wins in their last 10 and 7 wins at home without losing once. They score 1.7 goals per match and already crushed Polissya 3-0 in the first leg despite playing a man down. My prediction is Fiorentina to win. Polissya have only 3 wins in their last 10 and concede as much as they score. They are good away from home, but this level is a different challenge. Fiorentina have the firepower and European experience. The Viola should finish the job with ease. Subscribe, like, share, and drop your comments. Underdog or powerhouse? Can Neman shock Rayo and Madrid? Or will the La Liga side show their class? Rayo Vallecano are in fine form with 5 wins in their last 10 games. They average almost 2 goals per match and concede less than 1. At home they are tough to break even if they draw often. They already proved their strength in the first leg. Neman Grodna are not weak with 6 wins in 10 games. They score 1.6 goals per match but lack experience at this level. Away from home they can be dangerous, but Estadio de Vallecas will be a fortress tonight. With quality and home support, Rayo should be too strong. My prediction is Rayo Vallecano to win. Subscribe, like, share, and drop your comments.